Good morning, beautiful people. Welcome to J-Tech Studios, baby. Today, we want to show a short clip of a brave kid who exposes some shocking truth behind, I guess, a book that he had found in his school. That obviously we're doing this piece because it's unacceptable for, in my opinion, for this particular book and how it reads to be in a child's school library. But let's instead have the father and the kid himself will read a page from the book. So without further ado, we bring to you this traumatizing video. Let's go.
As far as genderqueer, I've got a son in the high school as well, and this is bullshit. We know it, all right? We do not need to be having literature that's showing boys how to suck dick.
Hi, my name's Knox.
And before this young man speaks, I want to say that this video was found on YouTube. We did pull it from YouTube.
Hey, Jack. I'm 11 years old, and I go to Wyndham Middle School. I'm a 6th grader. I was in the library, and this book was on a stand. I'd like to read you a page. My back over my hips as I ask if we should take our clothes off. And he's saying yes before I finish my sentence. He's pulling off my t-shirt, laughing when I can't undo his shirt buttons. He's undoing my belt. I'm reaching into his bedside drawer for a condom. We're kissing. Again, we're rolling over. Obviously, you can...
How old do you think this kid is right here?
He said he was 11.
He said he was 11?
Drawer for a condom. We're kissing. Again, we're rolling over.
When I was
Obviously,
11,
you can see where this is...
I knew what a fucking condom was.
I didn't know. I didn't know at all. Not at 11, dude. I wasn't concerned with this kind of stuff.
This is in his school?
At 11, you're in...
What, 6th grade?
Something like that,
I
yeah.
may have knew what a condom was, but I don't think I ever actually seen one.
I ain't seen one. I know what one
Damn sure
was.
didn't read a
Dude,
book about
we
it.
were playing... At 11, dude, we were outside riding bikes every day. We were playing ball in the street, baseball, basketball, whatever. We, at night, would come in and watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and play the original Nintendo. You know, we were playing hide and go seek, freeze tag. We were doing stuff like that. In no way, shape, or form was my mind ever had the thought of anything sexual. Never was anything pushed in front of my face that we're about to hear from this book that this kid's reading that's in his school.
Finding my dad's Playboys when I was about like 13 years old or so, and I damn sure didn't read it.
Yeah. Ladies, if your man says that he keeps his Playboys for the articles, he probably really keeps them for the articles.
Condom.
I don't want to get no dudes in trouble out there. All right, back to this. This is actually serious.
Yes before I finish my sentence. He's pulling off my t-shirt, laughing when I can't undo his shirt buttons. He's undoing my belt. I'm reaching into his bedside drawer for a condom. We're kissing. Again, we're rolling over. Obviously, you can see where this is going. I don't know if it's because we're feeling especially emotional or just tired, or these past couple of weeks have been too much. But this reminds me so much of the first time we had sex. We were both fucking terrified, and the whole thing...
It's almost like they tried to make it in the book like it's okay because they said, I don't know if we're just tired, it's cool. If you're just tired or the past couple weeks have been rough or that's a reason to, at that age, to get involved in something like this.
PG-13 is allowed one F word in a PG-13 movie.
Yeah. Is that
Two
right?
F words get you an R rating, which restricts you to a 17-year-old.
Wow, is that real? I didn't know that.
And you said that you took your daughter to the movies, and they had to actually have a chaperone there for them to be at the movie to watch a G-rated movie even.
Yeah, I don't know if it was G or PG, but they couldn't go in. And at the age of 14, I was didn't really want to drop her off anyways. But she was, you know, how your kids are. They're like, Dad, come on, Dad. It's like, it's a new thing. She's never been to like a place like a skating rink until recently without me, or to a movie, or to somewhere by herself with just her friends, where we make sure she safely gets inside and we're there well before the movie ends or anything like that. But yeah, go ahead.
But I mean, this kid is reading a book that you couldn't even have a 13-year-old see in a movie theater.
No, not at all. You
And
couldn't.
he's 11 years old, and it's just disturbing to me. Why this would even be in the library at the beginning?
It's just sitting there in the
Be
library.
in the high school library.
Not only that, but they say, and it's coming up, that it's not just in the library, it's front and center as soon as you walk in. Let's keep going with the kid real quick.
Just tired, or these past couple of weeks have been too much. But this reminds me so much of the first time we had sex. We were both fucking terrified, and the whole thing was kind of terrible because we didn't know what we were doing. But it was good too, so good, because we were a mess of emotions, and we were scared and excited, and everything felt new. So this sort of feels like that. Nick touches me like he's scared that any minute. Now, this book was at my middle school, and it was on a stand. When I rented it out to show my dad it, the librarian asked if I wanted more and if I wanted a graphic novel version.
So
they got Playboys in there too?
Yeah, so the librarian knew. So first of all, it was on a stand. It was like front and center. He rented it out and props to this young man for getting up in front of the school board and the parents and everybody involved in this, the cameras, and actually reading that. That's complete bravery on his part. And you know why he did it? This is an exceptional young man. He rented that book out to bring to his father because he knew in his heart that at the age of 11 that book is not acceptable in the school.
That's just good parenting.
That's good parenting, and that's a good child right there. Now the librarian, let's go to her real quick.
She asked him if he wanted a graphic novel. That means, do you want a picture book to go
with it? That's correct. Let's keep going. And these are the people who approve this.
Boy. So I'm that kid's father.
Okay, good. I was asking for you.
Yeah, I'll take another 3 minutes.
Good job, sir.
So that's my son,
Okay.
11 years old, and went to his.
To read that, also, I want to point out, man, to read that in front of your parents is got to be the craziest, the most embarrassing thing. I, at my age, don't even like watching sex scenes. Like if I'm chilling with my parents and we're on the couch watching a movie together and a scene comes on, I get embarrassed by it. My daughter, when we're watching a movie together and a scene comes on that's sexual in nature, even if it's not like full throttle and showing stuff, even if it's just like, I guess what you would call soft, or, you know, or whatever, but it's a sexual in nature, she will throw the blanket up over her head. She doesn't want to see it. She's 14, you know. But this kid got up and read that also in front of his family, and that's tough.
Even sitting there laying in bed with my wife, I mean, I don't watch it with my wife what the scene actually is. I'm usually playing on my phone because, I don't want to look at it when I'm in there with her.
Yeah, I think there's no need to even have it.
Uncomfortable.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even see the need to have all this new sex stuff in movies to begin with, unless you're actually watching a porno, and that's what you set out to get, but not one for a child.
Well, I mean, it seems like they push the envelope even more and more on shit like HBO and
Oh yeah,
and Netflix. It's like they just keep pushing the envelope, and it's like,
yep.
Where's it gonna end?
It'll be just in our faces.
Already.
Yeah, exactly.
His library and found that by the entry door of our library, this is the smut that he is finding. All right, I don't care whether it's gay, straight, bisexual, whatever the terms are for all this stuff. doesn't need to be at our school, doesn't need to be at my 11-year-old's library. And then as far as genderqueer, I've got a son in the high school as well. And this is bullshit. We know it, all right? We do not need to be having literature that's showing boys how to suck dick, all right? I'm very, very frustrated about it, okay? And you may think that schools know the best for our children. You know who know the best for our children? The parents. And if you remember this, I was here last year.
You're a good father.
Talking about masks, and I even offered you proper usage for a mask, and you said I was bullying. And you know what I would like to say to everybody right now? Where are we a year later, and what has changed why you don't wear your masks right now? So what has changed in the medical field that is showing you that you don't have to wear masks now? So like I said, listen to the parents. I can tell you right now, I don't work anymore, and I will be more than happy to focus my time and effort to the security of my child and children in this school. All right? I will be a thorn in your sides.
Damn right.
So I just want you to be aware of what you've woken. Okay? I'm sure that a lot of you guys are fine and great people and have nothing but the best intentions for our children. But by the fact that this has to take 4 months for a school to get this book out of the library is ridiculous. The parents are here right now and they're speaking, and you need to listen and do something about it quickly.
Why was it there to begin with?
Well,
All
I think if that was my
Full
school,
screen.
I think if that was my kid's school, I think me and some of the parents, and I'm not inciting nothing is being incited, but I think we'd get together and go down there and take them books out the library.
Yeah.
We'd be out there like footloose in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
We're gonna be out there burning books.
I guess it all comes down to what y'all think out there, guys. What do y'all think, Leave it in the comments below what you feel about this. Do you feel... I really want to know. I'd like to take a poll on this. Let us know if you feel that kind of graphic material is acceptable for an 11-year-old, a kid that's in, whatever grade that is at the age of 11. Do you think it's acceptable in high school? Where does it end? Is it acceptable in schools at all when they're supposed to be learning history, math, English, algebra, science, all kinds of subjects that we've been learning for years? Why in the library do we have books? Excuse me. Why do we have books of sexual nature of any kind? Just like the guy said, it doesn't matter if it's a gay book, straight book, this book, that book. It's sexual in nature. It does not belong in a school library
No, they
at
need
all.
to be reading Scooby-Doo and the Hardy Boys.
Yeah, I mean this is
Mockingjay and
outrageous. If I found out that my daughter's school, and she's in 9th grade now, carries a book like that, I would be exactly aligned with you, John. I would go down to the school, and I would go to one of the school board meetings, and I would have a conversation with them, and I would press the issue. I would continue to press the issue until the book is removed. And that's just how I feel. That's my opinion. But some of y'all may have different opinions on the situation. Let us know how you feel. I don't want to say too much on this topic because we're trying to watch our content. We don't want to get a strike again or anything to that nature. I do have some other words that I would like to use, but I'm going to contain myself right now. But it does infuriate me, Anyways, with that being said, this is JTech Studios. If you like our content, then please follow us, subscribe, ring the bell, leave us a comment below what you think about this video, what you think about having these types of books in our children's school. Is it up to the school to raise our children, or is it up to the parents to raise their own children? Let us know below. Remember, America, we love you, and we're out. Peace.
Peace.